Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Oh, the Illblurmatic.
Welcome back to Illblurmatic, and today we are talking about the most recent information about Marvel and the Russo Brothers and why they may not be returning to direct Avengers 5. Let's get right into this. So apparently, when you really think about this, it's kind of disappointing to hear this because the Russo Brothers has done they've had a nice track record for having successful Marvel films, starting with Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier, Avengers 3 and 4, and also, how could I forget Captain America Civil War, one of my other favorite Russo Brothers films by the two brothers themselves. Let's talk about why. So apparently, we all know that Scarlett Johansson has sued Disney. I secretly think she won. She just kept quiet about it. Hey, props to her though. You know what I'm saying? Props to Scarlett Johansson. Like you did it. She must have had a really good lawyer, because boy, suing Disney is not something you want to do every day, right? Because they own a lot, okay? And it's interesting because now the Russo brothers are looking at this feud with Scarlett Johansson's lawsuit and the bigger entity Disney that Marvel owns now. And they're probably like, we wanted to do an Avengers 5, right? But we kind of iffy about this because you just sued our co-worker. You know what I'm saying? Well, not sue, but she just sued y'all. And we don't want to go down that route again. Okay, we are like, hey, look, we living off the money of Avengers, you know what I'm saying? Because their biggest movies were Civil War, Avengers 3, Infinity War, and Avengers 4 Endgame. You know what I'm saying? So they're probably looking at this like, we may want to reconsider, okay? And do you blame them? No. Because the thing is still going on, the feud between Scarlett Johansson and Disney, it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly. And the other thing is, they're probably looking at this like, okay, we got a friendship with this bigger company, but we're also friends with the actress Scarlett Johansson. So that could be another way they're looking at this. They're like, we don't want it to be where, hey, we're team Disney over here and screw Scarlett Johansson. You know what I'm saying? And that could kind of be the thing. They don't want to be in a crossfire between the two. So I think the Russo brothers are really looking at this in a smart way. They're like, hey, yeah, we were interested in doing Avengers 5, by the way. But now they're probably like, we do not want to be on the chopping board, meaning that they don't want to pretty much side with Disney over the Scarlett Johansson thing, or maybe they don't want to be in that same particular situation, even though they're not actors, they're directors. But the downside with this is now, if the Russo brothers does not return for Avengers 5, who's going to direct it? You know what I'm saying? That is definitely something that I'm a little disappointed to hear this. But at the same time, I could understand their perspective on this. Like, do we really want to go down that route that she took to sue them? Oh, nah, baby. Because there's no telling if Scarlett Johansson, honestly, we can say actors do get blackballed. We've seen that with Shia LaBeouf. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully not Scarlett Johansson. So that's the other thing, too. Maybe the Russo brothers like, hey, look, it may get uglier than this, and she may end up getting blackballed. We don't want to get blackballed either as directors, because directors can get blackballed, actors and actresses can get blackballed. It's not a common thing because it happens, okay? It's Hollywood, right? But the problem is now, it's like, if we get a new director for Avengers 5, like I said, because the Russo brothers did have a definitely interest in doing an Avengers 5, Secret Wars, and it's looking uncertain, man. It's looking really bad now, because I'm like, man, like we just lost some really good directors. And now I'm just like, yo, like, who gonna be directing Avengers 5? Who do y'all got on y'all roster that's like as good as the Russo Brothers to direct another superhero film? You know what I'm saying? They really did a great job with this. And then my thing is, I have to learn a new director all over again. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say I'm not against new directors. Like, you have to give new directors a chance. But will the movie be good? You get what I'm saying? Like, yes, Avengers 5 sounds fantastic. And like I said, it's going to deal with younger Avengers, which I'm all for. But will they have a director that can succeed, you know what I'm saying, with the film and they do extremely well and have a decent, you know what I'm saying, box office success? That is the question. But this is my video on this. Do you guys side with the Russo Brothers that why they shouldn't do another film with Marvel, Avengers 5? Or are you just like, nah, they need to go on and do it despite what is going on with Scarlett Johansson, probably behind the scenes with Disney? You tell me in the comments, should the directors return for Avengers 5? Or should they just be like, nah, we got bigger and better things? Because let's be honest, the Russo Brothers, they have other movies out that are not Disney. You know what I'm saying? One of them with Chadwick Boseman. That was actually pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely a future for them, even if they're not with Marvel anymore. And they have another movie with Tom Holland I forgot to mention too. So you tell me in the comments, guys. Your boy Illblurmatic, guys. Have a great day. And I'm out.